Malibu catches fire. It is simply what Malibu does from time to time. The long, thin township is made up of ocean and mountain, split by a 2-lane thruway called the Pacific Coast Highway, or PCH. Hello everyone, and welcome to my Malibu Rising reading vlog. I am super excited to share the experience I had with reading this Taylor Jenkins Reid book while I was in the setting of this book. So I'm in Malibu, California for a very exciting reading vlog. I'm going to be reading Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid in Malibu, and I'm really excited. So we're gonna go read on the beach for a little bit. I just read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I was highly disappointed by that one. So I'm really hoping that this one is better. I ended up giving 7 Husbands 2/2.5 out of 5 stars. So I was really sad because that was on my 5-star predictions list, as well as this one though, and I'm hoping that this one goes better. But I'm very excited to read this one because of the beachy vibes, and reading it on the beach, I think it'll be really fun. This is a story about a family that is famous, and the dad is a famous singer, and so we follow his daughter, whose name is Nina, and she hosts this like big party every year at the end of the summer at her mansion in Malibu. She's got 2 younger brothers named Jay and Hud, and then a younger sister named Kit. So it follows this whole famous family. There's flashbacks of her parents and how they met, and then it follows this party that takes place in 24 hours. So this is basically set in one day. I'm gonna go sit out on the beach and read this for a little bit, and I will let you guys know my thoughts once I've made some progress. Okay, so unfortunately I couldn't update much on the beach because it was so windy, and for some reason both of my camera batteries didn't hold their charge. So I'm home now, but wanted to let you know that I finished the book and I liked it a lot. Also, sorry, I'm standing in front of my window and the sun keeps poking in and out of the clouds, so the lighting is changing a lot. I'm sorry. But yes, I loved Malibu Rising a lot more than The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I read just before reading Malibu Rising. So I'm really happy that I was still able to enjoy Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing. It didn't have anything to do with her style of writing necessarily, because I think Malibu Rising flowed a lot better and the story was written more cohesively in Malibu Rising as opposed to Seven Husbands, in my opinion. I liked these characters a lot more too. I felt for them more, and I felt like the main character, Nina, her character development was really well done and it was nice to see. But yeah, like I said, it definitely flowed better and made it more interesting and less predictable, I feel like, because with Seven Husbands, it's basically like, yeah, she legitimately did get married 7 times and divorced 7 times. So it's like, it was kind of pointless, that story felt like to me. And I'm really, really sorry. Like, I know so many people are in love with that book, and I feel so out of the loop still now. Like, I just don't get the hype, and it's like really upsetting. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But that's not the point. The point of this vlog is for Malibu Rising. So we're gonna stick to the positives of Malibu Rising for me. I think it's pretty impressive how TJR can write these stories of famous people and make them feel so real, and you're following the story of their not so glamorous lives. And with the 2 books that I've read by her, there's been some side event that makes you want to stick it out till the end, whether you're enjoying it or not, I feel like. So in this case for Malibu Rising, it was the end of the summer party that Nina holds at her house on the cliff in Malibu, and things go horribly wrong. And so the beginning of the book is kind of lead up to that, while also having flashbacks of how her parents met and their whole story, and then it goes into present day following where the kids are, and then it gets into the 24 hours of the party, the day of the party. Yeah, so yeah, overall I really enjoyed it. It was really, really fun getting to read this story in the same city that it takes place in. I was able to visualize so much and imagine these characters sitting where I was sitting and driving where I was driving, and I saw lots of the aftermath of the fires that happened in past years, and you guys saw some of that in the beginning of this video, where I was reading, if you couldn't tell, I was reading sentences from the book while showing you some of the fire aftermath, which I thought was kind of fun. I don't know, maybe you thought it was cheesy. Whatever, I had fun. Yeah, I remember the big fire of 2018 in Malibu. I remember when that happened because I was still living in California at the time, about 40 miles away, 40 to 50 miles away from Malibu, I think. But yeah, the book talks about all the fires that's happened in Malibu on the first page. So there was so much damage done to the mountains and some of the houses. It was really sad to see. And I also wish I could have seen this place in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, you know, all the time frames that the book covers. They talk about how when it was just a cute, quaint place to live. Even though we went on a Monday of the week that kids were starting back to school, it was still pretty overrun with people. It was a really beautiful day. The water didn't feel as cold as I expected it to, as I feel like it normally does in Southern California beaches, but the waves were also huge, as you saw, so I couldn't like get all the way in as much as I would have liked to without getting destroyed and drowning. So it was still a really fun time. My husband and I had a great little day at the beach, and I really, really, really loved reading the book in Malibu. So I would definitely recommend doing that. If you pick up a book that you find that you're close to the city in which the book takes place, or if you already live in that city, I would suggest like going outside and making a day of it while reading in some of the places that the book talks about. I think that was super, super fun, and I definitely want to do it again if the opportunity comes up with another book that I read in the future. But yeah, it was a super fun time, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know it's a little bit shorter. I wasn't able to get as many clips of me updating the vlog while I was there just because of where we were, and like I said, the wind and my camera batteries died, so it was really a sad time. But I was able to finish the book, and it was really, really fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!